But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33. Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. I haven't been here for a while. So it's been a lot, guys. I'll take this another time. But today is another day, a wonderful day. I'm in Stockholm, guys, and I just met my wonderful friend Rachel. Welcome. Thank you for coming, Rachel. I love you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. And today, guys, as you can see on the title, we are going to talk about relationships and being Christian and single, something like that. I think so.
Christian and single.
Christian and single. We're going to talk about it, guys. So it's something we've been thinking about a lot to talk about, and today is the day. Today is the day. So yes, guys, Rachel, talk about yourself a little.
A little bit about myself.
Yeah, so my people can know who you are.
Yes, so I am Rachel. Hi, guys. I am so honored to be a guest at your very own YouTube channel. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Actually, she's one of the people who told me I could pursue going on starting a YouTube channel. So yeah, she's been helping me a lot.
I believe in you, girl.
Thank you. Girl.
Yes, and most importantly, God believes in you, and whatever God places in your heart and in your mind, just pursue with Him standing close to you and being beside you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. But I am Rachel. I am 26 years old. I don't have a YouTube channel. I do actually. I actually do.
You do?
I do have a YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded for a while. You guys can go and check it out.
I didn't know about this one.
But I don't upload like this. It's more that I run a project in Uganda, and I just post. I posted one video actually of my trip there, as I donate to children back in Uganda, and young mothers, students, and just help them out with people that donate stuff. Yeah. So go check it out. It's called Rachel Ivy.
Please go
You'll
check
see in the comments below. Not comments, but description below.
Yes.
She's gonna put it there.
Yes, yeah. I will. I need to check it out too, because I didn't know about it.
Yeah, neither did I until I came up with it. And I was like, wow, it was a while I posted.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's so
Shall
nice.
be better posting.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
So Rachel, are you single? Or are you in a relationship?
I am very much single, but also in a relationship. I mean, like, not a relationship like that. Like,
yeah.
Godly relationship.
We all are.
But yeah, I am in the aspect of what you're trying to say. I am very much single. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys know I'm single too. So yes. And that's nice. So what made you to stay single? Are you comfortable being single?
I wasn't in the beginning. I wasn't really comfortable. Like I just realized I got my AirPods on. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, but I wasn't comfortable in the beginning. I was very stressed. I was very I felt like I was under a lot of pressure until I got a personal relationship with God and got to know God. And God revealing Himself to me, that made my desires change.
Yeah.
Not that I do not want a relationship, but it's not so much in my focus right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now I'm just focused on being happily single.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about that one too. And how do you find it comfortable to be single and to be happy at the same time? Being happy and single, and tell people what kind of things that make you happy and not think that you are single.
as I mentioned earlier, like, just my relationship with God has just made me realize my worth, and Him revealing who I am to Him actually makes me happy in Him. So just me working on myself right now, working on my relationship with God, working on where I'm at right now and what God wants me to do now is so fulfilling to me. I feel like that brings me one step closer to actually being united with the one I'm supposed to be with. I actually heard a pastor say that you'll only be like, you're married, like you say something like, if you're not happy single, you'll not be happy married. So like, your marriage will only be as good as your singleness. So if you're not happy single, you won't be happy married. And most people think that, oh, marriage will fulfill you, marriage will fulfill all the needs, like in your heart or whatever need you have, but it's not. It's just going to expose you. It's not going to fulfill you. So if you know that you're entering a marriage needing something, I heard another doctor, he's called Dr. Miles Monroe, he said, like, if you enter a marriage needing something, you don't become a spouse, you become more like a patient to your spouse.
Oh Lord.
So basically, just me being in a relationship with God and Him revealing so many things to me, I've just come to a point where I'm not really thinking about that so much. I'm really thinking about, how can I be better than yesterday? How can I work on myself? How can I be the best wife for my husband? Instead of thinking, how I want him to be and how I want him to do what I want him to do and all that. I'll be like, let me be the best that I can be.
Yeah, that is amazing.
For myself mainly, but then also for him.
Oh, yeah, that is amazing. It's so good trying to be the best for your not to be the best, but try to be also someone who's suitable for your husband. Exactly. It's like when you want someone, let me say example, if you want a rich guy with money, with business, with things, you trying to do things that bring you money so you can bring you something on the table. So you don't just sit there and be like, yeah, he's gonna come, but you have to be in places, and to be in those places you have to have money too. You have to have businesses too. So maybe one day you're gonna see each other when you're going to buy a car and he's going to buy a car too. So you never know.
Level up.
Level up, my friend. That's amazing. That's so good. And what do you feel don't you feel like sometimes stress because we are growing up and we don't get younger, we're just getting older.
For sure, we're getting old.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
What about thinking about how does it calm yourself that even if you're getting older, you still being calm and think that yes, God has a good plan for me, and God has a husband for me whenever he comes. What makes you be like, relax in yourself and be like, he's gonna come when he comes? Because sometimes that one is hard. When people are starting to tell you, you're getting older, my friend, you're 25, 26, 27, 28. And when they start to counting your age, like you have forgotten your own age. It's crazy.
It is. And it's very true, because society does try to stress you out. Like, you're 25, you're 26, you should be married, you should have a degree, you should do this, you should do that. But that, at the end of the day, that is people's perception of you. Like, we on earth here, we work on a time phrase. We are on a biological clock, but God is not. There's nothing called time with him. Tomorrow might mean in 20 years. Like, I don't know. I just try to think that that shouldn't be my destination to get married, because marriage is just a beginning.
Ooh.
It's the beginning of something, because I don't want to be married and then that's it. I want us to chase kingdom together. I want us to we have a purpose together. I want us to go and chase basically kingdom together, expand kingdom, all these stuff. So I have just learned now that I don't pay so much attention to what people try to push me to, because if I rush and I crush, who's gonna be there for me then?
Who's gonna be there for you?
Who's gonna be there to pick up my pieces?
Yeah,
No, none of them. Because that's one of the biggest decisions that you have to make in life. That is choosing your partner. So I don't want to rush. I'd rather be old and mature and know that it's right.
Exactly.
Than to rush now, because everyone is getting married, everyone is having babies, and then later on it doesn't work out between me and him. It just doesn't suit right for me. So I'd rather be patient and wait until I know it's time.
That's amazing. That's so good. That is so good, because so many times we see people getting married with because getting rushed to get married, and they marry a very wrong person for them. Very wrong one. And then comes the babies, and then you have to stay in the marriage just because you have children with each other, with each other. So it's very common. We see that a lot. Exactly. And that makes me think of me like, yeah, marriage. I can't wait to. I can wait.
Even me, like, I desire to get married, but now I'm like, if I have a child right now, what do I have to pass on to my child? Like it will be like 3 good years where I have to pause and take care of my child. I have to raise my child and all these stuff, and I'm not ready right now. I feel like I'm just on a path to fulfill my purpose before marriage. So I am just on that path right now, trying to be who I was created to be before I enter all these other stuff.
It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. And I was thinking about, what can we tell people? How is it? Okay, let us talk about the dating life too. Let's like, while we are there. So when you say that you are not focused to think about that, so it doesn't mean that you don't date, you don't look, you not put yourself in those situations that maybe someone can talk to you.
Of course, I wouldn't be like, no, bye. Of course not. Like, of course, if someone comes up and it depends on how he approaches me. You know.
Okay.
I just try to read the person before, like, how do you approach me, like all this stuff, and see from there. And of course, most definitely, if I see potential, then 100% I go for it. See where it leads me, but I always have the Spirit with me to discern. Is this something I should, try out? Because I normally say that God and I are one. And the person now entering, my future husband, he's entering to a relationship that's already there. So I need my consent from God first. And be like, God, is this guy someone I should, go? But yeah, of course, like you walk on water as well. You walk on water and see, and just the Spirit will tell you, like, is someone presented, or nah, you gotta get out of there fast, and then you gotta get out. You gotta get out. But yeah, answering to your questions, yeah, of course I'm open for dating.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And what is the how can I say this? How do you, in the dating life as a Christian, it's a very hard one. Let me say, it's a very hard one. Where do you think Christian people should meet each other? Is it in church? where should we meet? Like, where should we see people? Well,
everywhere. It's so hard to say this is where Christian people are. You can even find a soon-to-be pastor in a grocery store. Like it's hard. I personally, I wouldn't limit myself to that and be like, I'm gonna find him in church. No, I might not even find him in church. It can be anywhere, like literally anywhere. Exactly. So I wouldn't say go look in church or go look there, go look there. The Spirit will guide you, basically. Exactly. When it's hot, though. But yeah.
Exactly. So good. And what will you tell people who are Christian? What would you advise them to behave when it comes to dating life?
To be yourself. To be yourself and to be who God created you to be. That is the best way. You should never try to be someone else. You should never try and run on someone else's race, run someone else's race, or trying to be on a path like somebody else. You're just trying to be a copy. Just be the original, be yourself, be the beautiful, beautiful son and daughter that you are of the Most High, and just, be yourself. Yeah. So good. That's amazing. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah, because the Bible talks about being equally yoked. So if you're not yourself, then...
Yeah. Yes, it's so good. Yeah. Oh, so guys, thank you for watching again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this brings you something to think about as a Christian and dating. So don't think about that you have to meet your husband in church. No, he can be anywhere.
Yeah, he can be anywhere. Do not limit your mind.
Exactly.
Do not limit. Be a free spirit.
Yeah, it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
So, yes. Thank you guys for watching. And
thank you.
Shalom, shalom. Ciao.